First, we open the driver's side door. Right where you see the steering, underneath the steering is a hood latch that needs to be pulled out. Once the latch is pulled, you would notice the hood losing its grip. Right where the logo is, on top of the logo, there is that lever that needs to be turned towards the right side completely, and then we need to lift up the hood. This is that lever that I was talking about that needs to be turned towards the right side, and then we lift up the hood. While holding the hood, we gently take the support bar and then place it in that hole right there. Once the hood is opened, right there is the engine, and this is the location for engine air filter. There's the cover for the filter. Notice on the left side there is one bracket that we need to pull down. And on the back side, notice there is one more bracket that also needs to be pulled down. Once both the brackets are pulled down, now we'll grab the top cover from the housing side and then lift it upwards to the point until the top cover completely pops out. There's the top cover pulled out, and right there is our engine air filter. Notice there is that tab right here. We'll just grab it from that tab and then lift it upwards. There it is. That is how we take out the engine air filter for this vehicle. In my case, the filter is good, so I'll be installing it back. But in your case, if you have a new filter and you want to install it back, just make sure this curved side at the top stays at the top and the other side like this stays at the bottom. So we'll go ahead and punch this back. Now before installing the filter, just make sure there is that tab right here. That tab is supposed to stay towards the front bumper. Now we'll go ahead and punch this back. Just like that. Also make sure it is in from all over the edges, and it seems like it is. Once the filter is completely in, only then we'll go ahead and put down the top cover. We'll make sure the top cover is aligned just like that. And notice from the right side there is one tab with one position at the bottom and the other tab and the other position at the top side. So we'll have to make sure both of these top cover tabs are slided into those positions respectively. Here I'm holding the top cover with my left arm, and I'll be showing you guys how to punch in both of those two tabs. Just like that, you notice both of those two tabs are in their position. With both the tabs in place, the bottom and the top, now we're good to punch in both of the brackets. Notice there is some sort of gap right there in the middle, and sometimes if the gap is there, then you would not be able to punch in the brackets. So in this case, what you have to do is just grab the top cover, make sure that side is just appropriately sitting there. Just like that, now it's sitting properly, and with that we are good to go ahead and punch in the bracket. There we got the first bracket in place, and behind this there is another bracket that we also go ahead and punch in. Just like that, once both the brackets are in place, with that we are done with the replacement of engine air filter. Now suppose you want to close the hood back, just lift the hood upwards and then take out the support bar. We put it back to its place. Lower the hood up until the middle. Now to close the hood properly, we will leave the hood from the middle with a slight push. If it still does not close the way we did, then you may have to push it from the top until it closes completely. If this video helps you in any way, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel.